morning, Dizzy. Morning, Dizzy, and good morning again, everyone. This is definitely the start of the stream. I didn't get here an hour early and have to do some XCOM. Daedal quiz is not along yet, but hopefully will be very, very soon. So let's just start things off. This is round one of Chalice. I did not think I had qualified for Chalice. I was pushing really hard to qualify this team, which had an incredible, and Dizzy knows it because it was named after her.
I'm still really sad that I
died. Dizzy died. It was tragic. It was because we had a strength 5, agility 5 witch elf named after Dizzy.
I was strong. I was amazing, and but that's what witch elves do. They die.
They do, and I was just like, I was using it sort of. I was doing everything a bit recklessly at the end of the season because I thought I needed to push the record better before the end of the season. There was only a day left, and we had a very unlucky last day of the season where just the dice didn't want to do things, and this Nurgle team not just killed the witch elf. Let's see what else it did to the team. It put armor bust as well as killing the witch elf. It put armor bust on a guard piece and 2 linemen. I would have. If I'd known this team would qualify, I still would have played another game to get this this guard blitzer back from the MNG. But I didn't think I was going to qualify. So the team is not in good shape. We can be truthful about that. But it does still have one very nice double movement blitzer. It has got a mighty blow tackle blitzer, which is movement busted but could be useful in this matchup, which we'll see in a sec. We've got Giraffe, who's very close to a level. We have got another witch elf who's at least got wrestle, and we've got 2 wrestle dodge linemen, one of them with agility up, which again can be quite useful. So, I'm not sort of super like high expectations for this team. I'm not. I don't really mind if we just go out in round 1, but it's got some things. We'll try and do something with it before the run ends. Oh, Dizzy, is there anything about this team that you want to comment on before we go look at the other team?
It's nice. You've got some really nice setups, and you've had some nice doubles there. It's a shame the guard piece is out, but like you say, you're kind of not expecting to qualify, so we'll see how it does. Like you've got some really nice pieces on there, and you've got quite a few good pieces. You've not got very many that aren't leveled. So we'll just see how it goes. Like it could go one way or another. But either way, like I think you've done incredibly well to get this team here. It's a shame about the witch, as you say.
Yeah,
but
I mean it's it's fun because it's my first time qualifying dark elves. I've qualified wood elves, I've qualified pro elves. Now I've qualified dark elves. So now I've just got high elves left to do, which I have to admit is the one I'm least interested in. But then I've completed the elf set, which would be fun. You have played dark elves a fair bit. Like, do you think underworld is a good matchup, a bad matchup? Like, what do you think in general?
Well, I will just preface that by saying I'm not a good dark elf coach. They were my very first team on Blood Bowl, and so I kind of stuck with them for probably a bit longer than I should have done. So I'm definitely not the expert when it comes to dark elf matchups. But I think you've got some pieces that could do some damage. Like the claw doesn't really affect you too much here because of how
think?
it affects some of your pieces. But you've had a couple. I think it's not going to be as detrimental as the mighty blow is going to be. The mighty blow is going to be more of a problem there. I think you just just be wary of like where you're, I mean, you know how to play elves. Like you've got to cover the whole pitch, and be careful of that stunty that they've got in there, and the troll having guard is a bit of a pain.
They've got 2 guard. They've got 2 guard, and we don't have any. They've also got so they've got, because they've even managed to get lineman claw and mighty bow, which is fun. They've got 3 claw mighty bow. They've got, the thing that scares me more than claw mighty bow is actually this one's got pom and jump up. So this blitzer with movement 7 can go exactly wherever it wants. That's going to be a nightmare. They've got a dirty player that even has sneaky git, which sneaky git is a bit terrible. But if you're going to have dirty player, why not?
they're lower TV as well. So
Mm.
not by a huge amount. I think they're only lower by 50.
No, because we've got 3 journeymen coming in. They're going to get 250, so they're going to get a
Oh,
wizard and I imagine a bribe. But of course, they can spend
I was
40
going
from
to
the
say
bank as well. So
with that dirty player, they're going to be getting bribes, aren't they?
yeah.
Oh, some Gedrosi's pointed out really interesting. No rerolls.
Yeah, so that's actually like Yaquestay is sort of renowned for this. Yaquestay is a good coach. They qualify often, but they're renowned for taking teams with 0 rerolls. They've got a leader, so they actually have 1 reroll. But this is Yaquestay's way because it keeps the TV really, really low. It's certainly like living on the edge. If we could get some double skulls out of them early, that obviously is great. But if you look at
Yeah.
Underworld, they have got like a heap of built-in rerolls, right? Because the goblins all have dodge.
Yeah.
They've got block on all of the pieces that matter. You know, and there's definitely sort of the hope for us that things could happen, but we've only got. So the good thing, actually, the best thing for me looking at this team is they haven't got any tackle at all, right? So my
Yeah.
blodge pieces are in
Have you
quite good
got any
shape,
tackle?
and I've got 1.
You've got 1 tackle. Okay.
Yeah, which is the mighty blow. So that is quite a good goblin killer, but it's movement 6,
Yeah.
which is annoying. But
Right.
yes, if I, obviously it's again like if you know the matchup, having this back, if this was a matchup, would be a big help. The wrestle dodge is also useful, but I mean wrestle dodge can get fouled still, so
Yeah.
I think it'll be a fun game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be at the very least a fun game to watch and to play. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. I think with them having the singular leader reroll, I think that leaves them open to a lot more, like if the dice don't go their way kind of play. And I think that's kind of what we've got to sort of hope for here, is that the dice don't go their way. Obviously that's not like a way to go in, like expecting to win like that, but it's a thing to consider. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun one. Like, you've got your goblins and your Skaven that are always make interesting plays, so I think it'll be a good game.
I think I find Underworld. So actually, I've played Underworld a little bit, and I find them really fun to play. I have to say, like I was thinking I might even do an Underworld run this season. Because they are they're so versatile because they've got so much dodging and they've got the kill power, but they are also like they're very high rolly. Like you can get completely wiped out with them because if we start chipping away at goblins early, they are all like stunty. They're all armor 7, and not having any bench with them, I think, is definitely a bit sort of brave. But they also can high roll you, right? Like they can just sort of take out all your pieces and then you just stuffed. And I have got no bench as well. So Yaquestay is sending the invite. It is starting time. Dadel is not here yet, so I don't know whether to just leave you to it and hope Dadel shows up for you or what.
I can start nattering away and hope people don't get sick of my voice too quickly.
Are you sure you're all right with it? Let's do a quick shout out to Dizzy. Guys, I don't think if I introduced her properly at the beginning. I think I probably didn't, which I always do badly. DizzyBess, who is alongside me, is an amazing streamer. She streams Blood Bowl, but she also streams heaps of other games. She streams Stardew Valley. She streams is it Valorant?
Yeah.
And
a bit more of.
Which she's also got a TikTok, which feel free to share that TikTok if you want to see. She's very, very famous. And
you guys are blowing. You guys, like Rick mentioned it as well last night. Everyone's blowing that way out of proportion. Like, I had one video that did quite well, and everyone was like, "You're incredibly famous now." No, I'm not.
Dizzy's very, very famous, and she is awesome, and you should be checking her out. And what was the other thing I was going to mention? We have a podcast, which there's even a command for.
That little thing that we need to do.
We need to do an episode because we haven't actually done one in ages. In fact, I'm not even sure that's the most recent
the
thing.
last one we did was our live episode. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to leave you to it, Dizzy. I am sorry about not having a co-com for you. I think Dadel will show up, but he's obviously just late this morning. So he did say yes. He did say he was up for it. So he's probably just getting out of bed late. But if you desperately need me to fix the Duderino.
Duderino.
Oh, would you, dude? You're very welcome if you want to. We'd love to have you, dude.
We'll give Dadel another 5-10 minutes, and then if he's still not here, we'll draft in El Duderino.
Right, I tell you what, I'm going to update this quickly. I mean, you can jump in now if you want to, dude, and then you can be 3 of you if Dadel comes. I don't mind. Like, whatever you want. I'm going to put Dizzy.
Are you in Tree's
I think
Discord, dude?
I think he is. So yeah.
Oh, he is. Yes, I can see him online.
Jump on in, Duderino.
You don't have to leave at all when Dadel shows up. You can stay, definitely. Tree, do you want to... Oh.
Okay, yes.
Hello.
Let
me get me mic position.
Hello. Hey, dude. Duderino's here. Duderino does not have a stream of his own, I don't think, but he is an amazing Blood Bowler. He's been Britain's all-time greatest Nurgle player or something. And
UK champion of season 39, but we don't like to talk about it.
We don't like to talk about it. We like to talk about biscuits. I think my poor opponent keeps sending this invite, so I'm going to send one back.
I was going to say, Tree, you go off. Good luck.
Get out there and do it to them before they do it to you.
Thank you. It looks like everyone's levels all right. So yeah, cool. All right, guys, I'll see you at the other side. Bye.
Bye. Hey, streaming. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Have you recovered from your dizzy top row performance at NAF Champs yet?
Gosh, that was weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still. I got told off actually by Andy Davo after my last game because I didn't throw my last game, but I was basically I was against Skaven in my last game, and very first turn I removed like 50% of the rats who were there. I just like wiped a load of them out and could just basically walk it in. And it was like turn 2, turn 3, and I went, I'm not gonna. I feel really horrible about stalling this out and getting the definite win. So I said to my opponent, like, it's our last game of the weekend. I'm just gonna score this and we can like have a proper game here, and we did. And ended up in a draw, so you know it wasn't an awful result in the end, and I had a really good game. So, and Andy told me off. He was like, "You should have stood it out for 8 turns," and I was like,
"See the play for the win." I was the happiest. I went 2-2-2. I was like, I broke even. Now, no surprise there as Yak takes Clark. Well, actually, maybe a bit of a surprise. Why does he need the extra claw?
Oh, he's
changed that. Yes, Skitter. I think that's actually better. Are you watching this in Cabal Vision, or are you watching this off the stream?
I'm watching it off the stream currently, but as soon as they get into the game, I'll pull up on Cabal Vision.
Because otherwise we'll go out of rack.
Yeah, Tree, unfortunately.
Yes, Skitter's big. Seen it, Tree. Seen it. Because, well, why would they take Glart? You know, what do they need the claw for? Is my opinion. But which team are playing, Wanton? It's Tree versus Yaquestay. Yaquestay's got the underworld.
Tree's taking Dark Elves.
Some Dark Elves.
So, yeah, it did get a little battered. I don't know if you ever got to see me in action on Tree's team. I was absolutely beautiful.
Were you the witch elf?
I was the strength 5
witch elf,
5 witch elf, and I've never seen one, and I'm so proud that I could be of service for Tree, even for a little while, before I got killed by some Nurgle.
It is interesting, Jed Rossi, no witch. Can we just, hello, Sherstrummings, Wontons, Matthew Ernadar, Dog to Dog, Jed Rossi, Talk, Dr. Cheesington. Dr. Cheesington is not considering them Dark Elves because they haven't gotten an assassin. It's fair enough.
I mean, I took Dark Elves. Yeah. I took Dark Elves for the Crypt season 3, I think it was. and I took an assassin, and I may have stabbed a cauliflower bear and may have killed it on Giraffe's team. The skills will be going up, Sixter.
Big things. The toss. And
Ooh.
Tree has chose to defend. I think that's a fair choice. Why is this not coming up for the in Cabal Vision? There it is.
They've only just
yeah, it's only just
now,
come
so.
up. Yeah, I'm just clicking Cabal Vision. We can't show. Oh, the skills are on, mate. So you're okay.
Yeah, Tree usually puts the skills on so everybody knows who's got what and who's where.
She could do with taking the bloody bonus skills off. I mean, just added skills, please, Tree. I know you can't hear us, but if we all send that message, sort of like, maybe just added skills will do.
Yeah, especially with Underworld, you tend to get quite a few, different skills on there. Mass telepathy, just sending extra skills only, please. But I feel like she might not.
Hey, how is everybody? It's a Tuesday. It's early in the day. I presume a lot of people are working from home and have us on in the background. Some people might be doing other stuff. I'm still recovering from my hip operation legally.
Oh, okay. An interesting addition at the end there.
Well, I'm also being made redundant, and you'll be amazed that my sick note runs out on the final day of my employment. Amazing.
I see. Yeah, it's like when Day he was working in a call center, and this was at the beginning of the pandemic, so was put on furlough, and was starting university in September. So as soon as they wanted to take him off furlough is when he informed them, and actually he was going to be attending university. Yeah, so
I've got to get the man his due. Day unbeaten at NAF Championship.
He was unbeaten, yeah, completely unbeaten.
Did not lose a game at NAF Championship.
Yeah, he really plays it down quite a bit. He's very modest.
And there's a lot of people who would love to be unbeaten at NAF Champs. Hellboy for one. Speaking of which, where's Hellboy? We could get Hellboy in here and at work today.
Oh, was he not?
No, he wouldn't be.
Okay.
Perfect D.
Excellent.
But I don't know if we could add him to the call. I don't know if Tree did something for that. Well, you can't be unhappy as elves of a perfect D, because instantly you're going to move away from where he wanted to do most of his hits.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Tree would have to be the one to allow Hellboy in.
Yeah,
and we can't communicate with her right now.
So. No, that's exactly right. So, yeah. This is an interesting one. What is that? I was just thinking that exact question, Jabrosi. And hello, Ham. All right, mate. It is interesting. Right, they've got no whiz. So you're basically, it's like you've got to, your goal this half is either to hold out, okay, or to turn over and score. And, well, there are weaknesses here. You know.
I feel like she might be pushing for them to score quickly and get the turnover that way. Because as you say, there's a couple of weaknesses, but
Talk Super Witch is dead, mate.
Yeah, I died. I got nurgled.
I'd be just hitting stuff with the mighty blow tackle guy and try to reduce their numbers. I mean, unfortunately, this I know in a bash team, Dark Elves, they're the bashiest of elves and all the things we're going to say about them. But the other team's Underworld.
Yeah.
You know, they do die, and Yak ain't got many because he's the king of the stripped down offense, isn't he? He's like, you know, no rerolls, just go for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, he has got a block troll. God, thank God for that. I was panicking there.
I think that block troll is going to be a huge problem because it's block, claw, and guard. Like, it's just a pain.
It's almost a semi-reliable killer, isn't it? But
yeah.
There. Hello, first piling on from the man. Oh! And straight one of the loners gone.
Yeah, no Apo going to be used there,
No,
of
not
course.
a loner.
That's
Not a
not
loner.
on a
Let's not
loner,
even
but
think about it.
hopefully that's not an
And,
indication of how this game is going to go.
and Wanton, that one re-roll is on a leader.
So it's even more.
It's not even a real re-roll. It's a leader. And
It's
Ham,
not
yes,
even-
I was thinking I might foul that piling on guy. But the trouble is, if you get sent off, you could be 2 guys down for a stun, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So I think if you manage to maybe, I tell you, Skitter's going to have a part to play in this as well. He's very fast.
Tree's not afraid of the foul, but she tends to do it later on. If I feel like it depends how she's feeling, because obviously this team, she wasn't expecting it to qualify, and I don't know how far she is expecting it to go. But if she's feeling particularly rowdy, she might go for it. Otherwise, she tends to wait until later on in the game when it's been decided how this game's going to go. So I guess we will find out.
It was the early bribe for a stun. That is actually a big dynamic. So let's see. Where's the hit? Mighty blow tackle on a goblin. Just a stun.
Oh, really?
Just a stun. Just a stun. Okay, just a stun. Interesting. Oh, another hit. Nice little bonus hit on a goblin there. And nothing. Bloody hell. Come on!
That one was supposed to be worse, isn't it?
Down already. Now, what are you? Where are you? You can't blitz, so you can at best get a 3+ foul on the mighty blow guy. Do you do it on the piling on guy?
Who
would foul here? Yes or no, and be quick.
1 for foul, 2 for no foul.
Oh Christ! Look, you're organised. 1 for foul, 2 for no foul. Okay.
I just know it's a really quick way to do a poll if you need to.
Okay, yeah. Wanton, no foul. Jerosi would foul. Ham would foul. Kinroth, hello, mate. Would foul. 100%'d foul. Dr. Cheesington wouldn't foul. Ola Johnny wouldn't foul. Ham is definitely fouling.
Lion's going to fouling here. Oh, it looks like she might be.
The foul's in. It's going in.
Oh, that was really
come on!
Oh, at least she rolled a 1 and a 2. I did it yesterday and rolled a 2 and a 2, and so got sent off.
Captain Defiance. Hello, mate. Terrible foul. I wouldn't have done it. Hang on. Let's just go to our calcium cast cam to see if he would have done the foul. Of course he bloody would. Yes, he would have. That's fine. What's he going to do? Just shield up over there?
Not good enough, a bit early for me. I mean, at the very least, we can be glad that it didn't send her off.
Yeah, that's what that is the bonus here.
Yeah.
But it's happening on that right-hand side, isn't it? So
yeah.
That goblin's got to dodge away from the witch and the lineman.
And you got that sidestepper who's now really far away from anything and can't provide too much assistance on the ball carrier at the very least. It's yeah, I wonder if that is actually out, or if it's going to be used to do something in the center. I can't see because of the bloody troll skills.
I've gone quite high in my. I'm like almost bird's eye view in it. Owl vision, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, it does look like Tree has actually turned it on to extra skills only now. Our collective telepathic message worked.
Well, if I'm Tree after this, it's like a sweep round and boxing.
Ooh.
Oh, on the non-block lineman. Are you daring to pile on again? Yeah.
He is.
How many fucks given? 0 fucks given by Yaquestay. Oh, sorry, Tree. Killing your stream there, woman. Bad language. I forget, this is not like one of my common streams. This is like one of the good ones, you know.
One of the good ones.
Yeah, where I can't behave like a heathen.
I don't know. She's got the F-bomb, so I think you are
I'm
perfectly
safe,
fine
right.
to use that. Yeah. Can't quite decide where to put that, Skaven.
But doing the right thing there, because I think Yak was in trouble of getting himself too trapped on the right, and then can form a bit of a pocket and stuff. But
Yeah.
there's stuff you can do here. Obviously, there's still going to be a hit from the... Where's the Mighty Blow guy?
Next to the troll.
But that's, you know, he's got dodge, so he doesn't have to be next to the troll.
Okay, the goblin has escaped the witch elf.
Yeah. Same, just go and base all of them or get near them, apply some pressure. Yeah.
Feel like that blitzer might be too far back, because by the time next round or next turn when Yak moves forward, it's going to be... I feel like it might be too far back.
If we're assuming he's either going to put a lot of assists in and hit the troll, I don't think that's going to happen. So he's going to dodge out the Mighty Blow. She's going to dodge out the Mighty Blow tackle guy. Okay, and what are you going to hit? I think you're hitting a goblin again.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
What's going rough? Yak has one player to carry his team through 6 rounds, and one turn when he's trying to get it killed. Yeah. Have you never watched Yak before? Yes, he's hitting the goblin. Here we go.
No wonton. There's no tackle on the underworld team at all. Oh, we've got a goblin injury.
There we go. Right, there's no Apo there. Does he even have an Apo? Yeah, surely he does.
Yes.
I'm saying Yak must have an Apo. He's not going to waste it on a goblin, but he's going to definitely use it if that piling on guy gets, you know.
Yeah. If you look at the team name, I doubt he originally intended to qualify it. Maybe. It's hard to say. I don't know Yak's playstyle or
kamikaze. Absolute kamikaze. This is a typical Yak team. Yak prides himself on like 0 reroll builds, 1100, you know, team value teams, and you're like, what?
Yeah, the killer having jump up makes it just insane, because you could just keep, you know, hitting over and over and over again. Oh, that journeyman's on the floor. That's fine.
Well, fun doing much there. Right, so well, Yak ain't coming through where he is, but he can do a lovely little sachet round, a wheel round the troll to the left-hand side, and all be down there basically.
Elves do have the movement to catch up though, so it should be.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yes. Yeah. Triff's got it. Exactly. Yak makes ladder farming teams that are terrible in the cup. Yeah. If you're being honest about it, Triff, yes, you could say that. Lovely fella. I could never play like this. I just can't, and I think is credit to Yak for doing it. Hey, Handy. Okay. So, Yak has moved half his team backwards.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, once he'd done that, we knew it was going to be a 3 dice block. So
yeah. No tackle.
No tackle. So I'd step out. There we go. Right, Yak. You've now got to put your thrower back there because there's no one else forward. And this
Yeah,
could
there's no
mean your
protection.
troll's going to get... Well, someone's going to... Blimey. Yak, what are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like that, like... I understand wanting to get rid of that blitzer, but putting so many players around for it?
Yeah, well, go in for the free dice, and even that failed.
Dog to the dog. Yak doesn't dacker, he yackers.
Yeah. Kinroth was like, Yak forgot about the part of the plan that involved having a plan. It was
I mean, I hope he did have a plan.
I'm sure he had a plan, but it probably involved that guy dying.
Yeah.
Because, all right, what are we on? We're on turn 3. Wow. Okay. Right, get all your elves back up. The
Sent his rats on a security quest.
I was just going to say the one good thing about this for Yak is that the tackle mighty blow guy is only movement 6 due to an injury.
Yes.
So he technically is GFI'd to hit anything. So
yeah.
But they're going in.
Still got the wrestle piece who can come in. I don't think you're going to hit anything with the sidestepper.
Are you hitting the troll? It's the most obvious target because it's the only one technically in range without GFIs. So are you hitting the troll?
Maybe it depends. Like if you could do it with the witch. I feel like that would be a very round because it hasn't got stand firm, so you could get a couple of hits on it. But no, it looks like blitzing a goblin.
Touchdown, got the goblin right. We'll just screen him in here, and yeah, I mean.
To explain the board state, Veron. So the underworld,
the underworld are coming down. Yeah, the underworld are coming down. The dark elves are going up. The underworld did come forward to the halfway line, but then just took half of the team backwards to go and get a particular dark elf in the backfield. Yeah.
The one that just blitzed.
And we couldn't understand what he was doing either, so...
That witch is going to be in trouble if this blitz...
Andy's called it right. It's a mid-half dacker.
Or as, was it Kinroth put it, a yakker?
A yakker, yes, a yakker. Yeah. Respect the Yaquestay. Did someone just fail a GFI? Oh, a dodge, right.
No, it was a half. Oh no, dog to the dog, sorry. You called it a yakker.
Again, that's just a loner.
Yeah.
Just stun. I'm sure he ain't piling on, is he?
Not on the sideline, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yakker. This is well known, fair enough. Oh,
he did! He did! That's it. Activate the troll.
Troll on the move.
Okay.
Planning on worst skill in Blood Bowl, helping people make bad decisions.
So... Right, Yak's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players he can move now.
Piling on is incredible. It lets you knock down 2 units instead of just 1.
Okay, right. Blimey, Yak.
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that is what you would call a based cage. To be fair, one of the tackle players is on a troll. But I'm still thinking he'll be able to get a few hits off here, which is exactly what you don't want as rats.
Yeah, and
Underworld. Sorry, not just normal rats, are they?
yeah. Like Gadrosi says, if you get...
Did you seriously just start with a 1 dice tree?
She's got dice on the ball. And if she goes in with... she's only got one wrestle player, and that's the agi up. Oh, no, wait, it's a dodge in, isn't it? Because there's a rat there.
Yeah, but he's got edge 5. And I'm sure he might be able to get one more.
Yep, here we go. She's going... Oh, no, she's going for the rat.
And pushing it into base. Is that a guard guy?
I think she's pushing it to give an assist on the guard?
Well, now they can hit the goblin with the 1 dice. And the guy can dodge away from the troll. There you go.
Yeah. Where's that
Yeah,
going?
all right, look, once again, we're getting into the fatal mistake. We're here to commentate, not predict, okay?
Yes.
When you're in these moments of panic and you're not sure what's going on, it's about this time I like to chat about biscuits. Okay, and then we'll come back to talking about what's going on in a minute. All right, so he went for 1 dice on the scale. She went for, I say he because it's a blitzer and I'm thinking of it as a man. It's like... Tree took 1 dice on the Skaven rather than 2 dice on the Goblin.
It wouldn't have been 2 dice on the Goblin, though.
Why not?
Because it's guard.
Guard?
Yeah, the Skaven had guard.
I thought Skaven didn't have it.
Yeah, he's got Yak's got a couple of guard. They're sneaky, but that's what was making all of this so tricky, was the fact that there was a guard piece in there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have got some interesting things. Obviously, the troll is adrift at the moment, which means Yak's going to have to try to get someone to it if it wants it to successfully activate. We got... Yak's let himself get a bit pressured, but there is obviously opening down this flank for him.
So the guard was only a 1 dice because no one was marking the goblin. That's why that here was only a 1 dice, if that's what you mean, Matthew Nadal. Tree was too quick here. Claw Mighty could actually get a reasonable hit. Maybe. She has said in the past she sometimes makes decisions a bit too quickly. So it could be that she went through everything a bit too fast and there was another option. But it's very easy when you're commentating or when you're viewing something to see plays that the person playing doesn't see, if that makes sense. So it's possible that she just hadn't seen it.
Especially when you operate at such a high level of Blood Bowl strats as Dizzy and I do, you know. Just your basics here, you know.
My tactic. My go-to tactic: throw a player. if a player can be thrown, it should be thrown.
Trying to think, did I throw a goblin at Nav? I think I threw one, not with the ball, just for position.
I threw one in Blood Bowl 3 last night.
Yeah, it was. That would have been there. I can't get into that, so. I mean, and that's a computer thing. I mean, I haven't got a particular drive that does it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I tried to download it. I might need someone who's really good at computers to talk me through it. Right, well, this was the breakthrough. They've traversed the field, but there are hits to be had, aren't there?
They also threw a cheeky foul in there as well.
It's a cheeky foul, yeah. It was almost like a reverse foul, weren't it? It actually was assist against.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'd hit that one. That's a definite hit. Take this goblin out. He'd be happy. Should be happy.
Shame.
Where are you going in? What are you going to hit with here? Skitter's
kind of feels-
dangerous because you could just hand off to Skitter, couldn't you? And he could just
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Guess it could be very dangerous here. She hasn't blitzed yet.
No, that movement guy can get somewhere. Well, a lot of places. So.
Yeah.
And who's that? That's just a loner. Well, I'd base the loner on the guard Skaven on the back corner.
Oh, we're doing a witch hit on. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. We get it down with wrestle.
Right. Interesting. I know it would have been 2 dice into 1 dice if they took the push.
Yeah.
Jed Roshi says there was a chain push there for dice on the ball. Fair enough, mate. Put it in the Discord and we'll have a look at it later. Like that when Andy sometimes does the American football drawings where you get all the lines over. If they go here and here, and it's like, I think I followed it.
I've put 1 or 2 in where I've played a game and I know that there's something here, but in the time that I have, I can't see it. So I take a screenshot and like, guys, help! what have I missed here? I know I've missed something.
This is very interesting. If I was Yak, the player I'd be targeting the most here is that there's that speedster that actually gives the Dark Elves a credible 1 turning threat.
Yeah.
With sidestep 2, that's interesting. But I think Yak's actually not had a bad couple of turns here.
No.
He's he's got past, and at any point Skitter can go. Tree's going to have to be careful. She needs to. Come on, Tree. Just stay in your mind. Think it through. Come on.
Yeah, Trivik makes the point. He doesn't really have anything to target it with because it's blodge. It makes it incredibly hard.
Not having
down,
tackle on that killer does make it just a little bit worse, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose it rolled the double for jump up, and so you were like, "Oh, I've got to take jump up. It's a double," but there was tackle was that slot, wasn't it?
Really, I think it should have been, yeah.
Now, is this going to get through and activate the troll? No.
No. I mean, the troll is standing next to the ball carrier, isn't it?
Send Skitter back to activate the troll. Troll's obviously going for the big 3 dice hit. Ball's going backwards.
Oh. Next to a loner.
Oh. Now that could be a big stupid.
She could have a 1 dice on the ball here if she cancels out that goblin.
Oh, Yak. I'm sorry. He didn't want that stupid at that point, did he?
No.
He's just got the goblin to shift here.
Both goblins, because there's another one as well.
I was just trying to count the players because I was.
Yeah, it was the one on the floor, but he's not done anything with it.
Come on, Tree.
She's certainly putting a lot of pressure on him. I feel like he wouldn't have gone backwards unless he felt like there was was some pressure on him.
You've got hits here on these Skaven at the front.
Yeah, Skitter hit. Oh, Skitter's out.
That's a big chunk of change. You've gone for Yaquestay. That is a big swing. That is a big swing. So his bribe's gone and used for not little reward. Skitter didn't do anything but activate a troll in that half.
Yeah, no, didn't get to use stab, didn't get to use shadowing at all. Corpax comes in and says, "Lol, this game looks like Yak is trying to figure out which end zone he should score in." You've got a jump up hit on this. There you go. Nice.
Foul it? Are you gonna? No. Would he? Would you?
Darko's getting rid of the last assassin. Yeah.
I say there's that like the oh my god channel is there, just sort of like a norm, but it's only going to be a 2+ foul. Someone's still got to technically stand on this goblin. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Just to cover it, and then.
I don't know. Do you foul here? I feel like Tree might be going for this foul. She is.
Come on, Tree. Stick the fucking boot in, love.
No.
Oh, still no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Do you stand up the loner? Because it's going to take resource to do something with it.
Oh, she's dodging it out. Interesting.
Right then.
Okay.
Trolls move. That's a good start for Yak.
Gonna have to move it. It was turn 7. You need to be forward if you want to score this half. Doesn't get the tackle player down.
This is big because obviously Skitter was the long range threat. So Yak now has to be in scoring range at the end of this turn. I know there's a little goblin that can just nip out there, but you're really going to rely on goblin throw in, and wouldn't there be? Is there animosity? There'd be an animosity roll as well, wouldn't there, between Skaven and a goblin?
Yeah, the thrower at the end of their handoff or pass action attempts to a teammate who's not of the same race. Roll a d6. On a 1, the player refuses to try and give the ball to any teammate except one of his own race. So yeah, if I don't know if the goblin also has animosity. No, the goblin doesn't. But the Skaven does, so the Skaven will not want to give the ball to the goblin if it rolls a 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Okay, so he's in range. The Skaven is in range. Can you protect it? Not brilliantly.
Oh.
It's all a bit high mouth, isn't it?
Yeah,
that is a really good job. His only choice here is to like shift that middle goblin, which has sidestep. So it's almost like, this is really good, Yak. Go on, Yak. Ooh. Yeah, Yak's done a really good job here.
I was looking at that as well, Terrific. The fact that Yak hasn't had to use his reroll yet.
Yeah, it's amazing. He certainly is the master of this style of play. Apart from when Anarian has his zero reroll wood elves, or sometimes, which he has occasionally done, or 1 reroll wood elves, which is also quite psycho. Yak is the master of short play.
Oh,
hey, you're not using it there. No. Right. So, what can Tree and her elves reasonably do? Where's that movement 9 guy, and how far
he's
around?
Right on the other side. It would take all of his movement if it was free to just get to the player, and that's not free. He's got to get through all these tackle zones. So you're going to have to do some moving out of the way. But you've got a sidestep goblin. You've got
that's tricky.
wrestle and the
Sparky.
other goblin.
Hey,
Sparky.
I think Yak's done it, barring GFI fails, because I don't think Tree's going to get a hit on the ball.
You can
And
see she's pathing
she's not
things
going to get
out
in the
on.
way brilliantly.
She's pathing out all the different like dodges you could potentially do.
Yeah, there obviously some awful dodges.
He's removed one journeyman. That is it. And that was an injury. I think Tree has done 2. One on a goblin, one on Skitter. So
Yak's on 10 for the second half.
lucky.
Oh, come on. I don't think you... Is the best option now for Tree. Have a go, maybe, but don't risk the movement guy in the process, because it's Collie the Blitzer. Their finest hour could come on the very next turn 8, couldn't it? This could... Whatever Yak does here, whether he scores or not, there is a very good one-turn chance for the Dark Elves.
She's misclicked. The agi up was supposed to be the blitz.
The Blitz. Oh dear.
That's
And got there. Oh, that's a bit. Well, you've made Yak have to play a dice. A blitz, at least. You could still blitz with the move 9 guy, but it would just be with a lot of dodges.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She's
right.
going for the Skaven. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah. Got
The
to
sidestep
for
is there.
turn 8. She'll be fine.
The movement 9 could, but through lots of dodging and could be interesting. We'll see.
That's made it really awkward, and still a little bit more awkward to come.
She's got some at the back still.
Yeah. And a scoring threat just in case.
You've always got to have a
I love what she
scoring
did there.
Ooh, Troll is really stupid there.
Really,
Troll
that
is
was just a pro-level play from Yaquestay there, burning the 1. Legitimate scoring threat is really just the guy holding the ball. Otherwise, there's GFIs and handoffs and animosity rolls. So blitz to clear. Is it just the dodge then? Because there's no lateral movement in this. Yak needs all movement to be forward. So are you just doing the 3+ dodge and the go for it?
I think you have to.
Yeah, well, you do.
Yeah, it looks like that's... Does the dodge?
Does the dodge.
Oh, no snake. Wow.
Yak's sitting there going... Yak's sitting there going, what reroll? What reroll? Who needs reroll? Well, credit to you, Yak, you're 1-0 up. Now, what we normally do here is some form of half-time report, but there's going to be a turn. I'm still going for a fag. Good luck, Diz.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, see you in a minute. Oh, okay. So Tree has got her movement 9 player now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she needs to be, I think it's 2 pushes, but having sidestep means that those pushes are a lot easier to make and to do. So we've got the troll who obviously is hard to push, and the sidestepper. So it is this wrestle rat who is going to be the one used to make the pushes. I think. How would you do this? I think so you want to bunch a lot of things up around that rat and around the side stepper. And just chain push it forward those 2 squares. Now then, the way Yak set up at the back means that she'd have to do a bunch of 4+ dodges and some 4 plus. What would it be? 4+, 3+, 2+. To get into the end zone, unless she goes round past the goblins. So it'd be 3+, 3+, 3+, 2+. Yeah. So going to be tricky, and we gotta hope that we don't get the what's the word? Perfect defense. Perfect defense will be, as Yaquestay has said in chat, perfect defense would absolutely ruin this right now. There's a lot of mediocre quantum defense. Yeah, this is slightly effective, but it can. You'd be better off stacking things in like columns, because it creates, for like you'd be better off like depending on where you can get the pushes, because you want to force the sideways movement if possible, and stop the dice from being able to be pushes. You want to get them rolling. Quick snap is perfect for tree. That is perfect for tree.
You got to be careful, because a lot of people muck up their own 1 turn here by, but Tree, I think, only needs 1 push now.
She does only need 1 push, and she's positioned her line elf in the position, in the correct position to push the Skaven into the side stepper.
Yeah, just fill it in.
Yeah.
And then you'll move 1 into position. You might even get a second it and save a GFI. Oh no! Yeah, you could, if you move people correctly.
Yeah, she can move that journeyman into the fill up the square and then hit the rat. Oh, we've caught the ball. That's even better.
That's a Brucey bonus, that, isn't it? It's all saving dice rolls here. So come on, let's get the pushes, Tree. Come on.
That's not pushes.
That's not push.
That is
all
fine.
Right,
We don't.
So there's no secondary hits. It's a 2+ handoff, various dodges, and 2 pluses and 2 pluses. So 2+,
no
2+.
reroll. Yep.
No for any of this. So
no.
What will happen if this gets caught? No, it's over.
No.
Oh, so we are looking at what we call a 3-turn game. Tree really wants this to take this to overtime now, because I don't think I'd risk trying to score again unless I did a hell of a lot of damage on the LOS.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So both teams are down to 10 players, I think. Yes. No, it's Tree down to. No, wait, how many? Oh, there's an elf in front of the troll. I was like, I'm sure they're both down to 10. Dear.
Yeah, I know it is now, isn't it? Obviously the 1 turn could have made things all right. There was still a lot of dice to go, but could have made it different. But couple of goblins off here, thin the numbers. You pretty much guarantee yourself the score once you've got the ball on that movement 9 dodge sidestep from anywhere you want, and take it to overtime. If you can amazingly get Yak to burn his reroll, but he'll be hanging onto that for grim death. Pardon me.
It's now relevant to ask, do leader rerolls count towards equity? They do, yes.
100%, but they don't come back. You don't get, if he uses it now, it's not coming back for Yak in, you don't get the leader reroll again. For the 3rd half, do you get what I mean? If you use it in this 2nd half, it's not coming back in the overtime. It would be a target, wouldn't it, Triff?
Where's
I
this
assume they must have died, but Yak normally has a two-headed goblin somewhere, you know, just to nip in and be awkward. But like I say, I can only presume it must have died.
Yeah. What was the one that? No, all of them are new except except the leveled ones. there's a few new ones, so I'm assuming that, like you say, those ones did not do too well.
First goblin hit, nothing. Second goblin hit.
Which way is it going?
Is he going to follow and take the troll hit? No. Ah, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
So 9 versus 10.
Just kill his leader so he never gets to use it. I mean, that's not a bad strat. Try and take away the leader player, but it's slightly protected.
Just a stun.
Oh, she uses the reroll.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think she's worried about the goblins nipping in and picking it up, maybe.
There's a lot of nipping from a long way away. I mean, the goblins are down. The other two are at the back. That's 1, 2, 3. 1 dodge, 2 dodge, 3 dodge, 4 dodge for it. Oh, in what is going to be an overtime situation? I'm not sure. But who am I to argue? Once again, commentate, not opinionate.
It might be that it's because of the one reroll. She felt like she was able to use it. I don't know. We'll ask her at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, he's bringing them all to the opposite side of the ball. Is he
Score,
just...
I'll take it to overtime. I mean, has Yak actually got a chance of stopping the elves?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a lineman injury.
that ain't getting appoed. Nine v 9. And of course, one of Yak's removals is a KO, which means he could be up players at the end. But yeah, look, it's the big shift. Well, this could be a quick second half. Yak's taking it to 1 turn and overtime. And he's kind of saying, you can come over and have a pop at me, but it does mean I'm going to hit you with my mighty blow guy.
Makes you wonder if she hadn't rerolled that one, would he still have done this? And if so, was that reroll then wasted because of it?
Yeah.
Questions.
The thing is with a goblin 1 turn, there's obviously more that can go wrong than other 1 turns, just because you've got the extra always hungry roll.
Yeah.
Take root doesn't always affect, you know. Sometimes you'd like to walk forward 1 square, but if you don't, you still normally take the hit, don't you? Is that guy just dodging away?
Yep.
Yeah. So are we just? Is Yak just going to run to the left? Okay, because I can't imagine Yak's going to chase them now, and they're not going to chase Yak now. So right, it's okay.
This is a very strange "come and get me if you dare" kind of situation of both teams doing it. Like, because I think she's left a surf on here as well. Or potentially like some chain pushes and stuff.
Well, he ain't got no frenzy or anything.
Oh yeah,
Got no pushing skills, you know. Like I said, this could be a quick second half because in about one turn's time, they're both going to be in a position where it's just click and turn, click and turn, click and turn until the score.
Yeah. The ball at its finest high school dance formation, boys on the left, girls on the right, do not interrupt. Oh dear.
Are we actually having a handoff here for point reasons, or? There we go. Right. Are you moving, Yak, or are you just ending turn?
Ending turn.
Ending turn. Tree, what are you doing?
She might do an end turn. She's done it before.
I think, you know, as long as people keep track of the turns.
That was a pass. That was a pass. It was a pass. It wasn't a handoff.
I wouldn't be passing this close to the sideline just in case that happened, you
know. She might be wanting to do a pass with Giraffe because Giraffe's 1 point off leveling. So she might be about to rearrange the elves a little bit.
Giraffe. Golly.
Time to make like Stardew and Farm. Oh, I'm surprised she didn't do a pass there. Oh, she is doing it now. Wait, that should have leveled Giraffe. Oh, it did. Okay, it did level Giraffe.
That's 14 for Misspelled Tree.
Yeah, got to be careful when playing like this. Not
this not. Don't. Okay.
Not to go too far.
Yeah, don't. All right, stop. That's turn 15. Tree, you score the next turn. Score now.
Oh.
Score. Score.
Okay, she's doing it. She's doing it.
You know, I've seen it happen. I've had to talk about it when it happens. You know, so.
Oh.
Right. Well, now let's
that was
see.
an exciting second half.
Yeah, it was a quick second half. Let's stay and see if Yak can pull off the one turn.
And no nose trunk the nose turn 16 pass. It would have been
With 2 players down. Have we got enough? We haven't got the big. You know, all you can do is the 2 gapper. Yeah.
Oh, the KO did not come back for the underworld.
So 10v10 currently, but it could still be back for overtime if we if we get to overtime. Yak did keep his reroll.
It's
now,
9v9.
At which point when you Yak, do you like how much faith do you put in this one turn? Would you, if you are Yak, at what point, if any, would you use the reroll? Your only reroll in this one turn. BB Jock saying you don't. Yes, I'm thinking the same, Jock. It's like because it's such a low odds play, isn't it? Maybe if you are down to the last go for it. Yes, Thiago, the final GFI. That's it. The final GFI is maybe where you would use the reroll. Because this is by no way nailed on, is it?
No.
Now, I like what he's done here because if the troll is going to move, it can move, 2 squares forward from where it has. Claim the extra place. Obviously, the killer's going to hit the lineman there to clear the space. It's about the bounce. It's got lots of things. Drunk, you would not use it on the really stupid roll. You naughty boy.
Ooh. High kick is very useful there.
Favourable, isn't it? It's better than perfect D. Do you remember Sunny D? It was marketed as a health drink, but it would literally strip the enamel off your teeth. It had so much sugar in it. Do you remember Sunny D, Dizzy?
Yes. I don't think I ever had it myself, but I do remember seeing it.
Tell you what, you drunk less sugar if you necked up 2 litres of Coke, I think.
Okay, so...
Here we go then. Do you really, Yak, have anything else to do here but hand off to the goblin and give it a shot?
Oh! Got a blitz. Okay. I think he wanted that 2 square movement, didn't he, for the troll?
He's going to get it anyway. It just comes up the other side. Oh, all the hits, Yak.
Yeah.
That could end up being a big KO if that one don't come back in overtime. You can't fault his strategy here. Because he's kind of banking throwing these dice under the guise of, well, the one turn probably won't work. Well, a handoff's worked.
Yeah.
Come
Troll
on,
move.
the troll.
Troll does move.
Troll is moving.
I think he wanted to go to the left because the tackle is on the right. I think that might be why. But
He's not hungry. He's passed. Oh, don't. Come on, Yak. Now, Yak. Big decision, Yak. Big decision. Oh,
he does it!
Yak.
It's a double
Oh, Yak. Yakety yak. Oh,
no!
See why you did it? Because if it pulled it off, there was no GFIs there. Was in range. It was just 3+ with a reroll, 3+ without a reroll if it had already popped. Oh, very interesting. And Yak has got the option. Yak has won the toss. I can tell you that much. Yak is deciding whether to attack or defend. I think. Hang on, maybe I'm wrong here. No, Tree is decided.
Tree gets to choose.
Sorry, it was I read it wrong. No, Trunk, I'm not sure I like the reroll there. Right, well, Tree's receiving. The KO'd for the goblin did still not come back.
So Tree is down by 1 player. It's 8v9 currently.
8v9. But basically, your pretense is get the ball on the fast guy or the edge 5 guy and get it there.
Go.
Go. There's no stalling. It's just go. Right, quick smoke while they're setting up.
I once was spectating, like we are, a game, and the players did not know that it was a get it in and it's done, and they were stalling it out, and we were all there screaming at the screen, going, just run it in, and it was just like, oh, we could hear Tree talking to us. I think. Is that? Oh yeah, it is. Got to let Elves down 1 player movement. I still on pitch. Yeah, definitely. I think Trey good odds to win is like potentially, but like with it being the golden score, kind of, and she's not really been able to turn them over before. There's, I think it would have definitely been harder. But yeah, like Triago says now, it's basically guaranteed. Well, you'd hope it's basically guaranteed. His Blood Bowl after all. Oh, we've got some bribes.
More for
Nav
Yak.
found, Yeah, I don't think she'll be fouling all too much.
Well, a lot of pushes there from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have liked to remove one of the Armor 7 stunty players at that point, wouldn't you?
I think. Well, it definitely looks like she's pushing down the left-hand side than the right.
Yeah. I'd still rather be the elves and the underworld in this situation.
Mm.
Hey. Now count the squares, or really straight in with the reroll again?
I think she just wants to
2,
push
3,
forward and score.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were pretty much in the clear back there. This is, I mean, Yak's not got his reroll now, so anything Yak does is fraught with danger.
Yeah.
Boy. Get a bit like this, don't you, when it's someone you know, not just impartial. I had a hard time on Hellboys and Chunters. In with the foul, but the bribe's gone straight away. What are you even thinking about? Use the damn bribe. Jesus. Unlucky, but still. You're in a horrible situation here if you're Yak, because if you do overcommit onto this side, you were so much in a better position here being the elves, because Yak can basically do a line, and that's if the troll moves, and you can still quite easily do a switch as elves here. This might help. Oof. And they call the troll Pillow Fist. Ref wife anniversary today, new purse for her. Luke, you want to type that again? Centeric, cheers, mate, for the sub. Not financially obligated, but I'll still say thank you as a matter of course. She has expensive taste. Hello? Dizzy, you dropped out, or did someone just join? I think I've lost Dizzy. I have lost Dizzy. Ah. Dizzy returns.
Hello.
Hello, what happened there?
My internet suddenly just went, so I'm on my phone currently while my computer restarts and hopefully connecting back to the internet.
Don't worry, Dizzy. I got this. Okay, I'll do the play-by-play as we're going for you, just in case. Basically, Yak's doing what he can. It is kind of like a line across the middle, bit of emphasis on the left-hand side or trees right as we look at it. There's not much else you can do, but I just think we're going to see a push or a cage up on this side, basically.
Yeah.
You still go right. You can still get a lot of players out there. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4 on a 2+. That helps. Now I'd be almost going the other way. Got dodge, so that's only a 3+ out that way. Not got dodge, but it's just a 2+. The loner is down. Okay, well, I don't know. It is almost time for a biscuit interlude. I'm telling you now, it's like I need an emergency biscuit. I wasn't expecting to be on duty this early in the morning. I was only passing.
Well, it's lovely to have you.
Well, I just saw the thing saying Chalice at 9 UTC, and I thought, hang on, I think that's about now or whenever. And I came to watch, and then heard you were going to be home alone, and it's no fun being home alone on these things. So,
Well, it's a good thing you did because, like I say, the internet's just gone on my computer, so I'm not quite sure
and
what I would have done if I'd been on my home.
I hope Dadle's okay.
Yeah, unless he got the timing wrong, or the day wrong, maybe.
Sorry, Marsam. Good day to you too, sir. I hope you are well. Marsam, Dizzy, you had an excellent NAF champs. He was further up the top table than you.
He was.
Beating other Team Scotland players. It's only a matter of time before people are asking themselves, when will Marsam be on the Scottish team? Or if he fancies the Welsh team, they'll have anybody.
Is that going to be enough for me to connect back in on my computer?
I think Witcher's got to go up and screen here, and then you've got to pull a few dodges. It's going to be tricky for Yak to get any significant dice on the ball. Can that one get round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can do it with dodges. Speaking of dodges, that elf failed. No harm, no foul. Right, interesting turn for Yak. Because the ball is now on the movement 9 player. So you've got to probably consider dropping someone back. There you go. To cover, because it won't. Marsam's not going for either. Whoa, that didn't work. Okay, right. So a bit of a goblin toss, but that's not going to go. What do you do if you yak here? You can't do 2 dice uphill with a goblin because it's only a 1 in 36 to do anything. Still got the blitz though. One dice pals the blodger. Will allow to base the ball here. As long as you don't pile on. I can't imagine you're going to pile on here. You're just going to base the ball to add a 2+. Oh, okay. This is a very interesting conundrum. Still at this point would rather be the elves. Can't blame you. Gobs are having a foul here. They got the bribe. And just a stun. That's 2 elves stunned, giving the numerical advantage, I think, there to the underworld. Come on, tree. Come on, tree. Are you back? Diz? Dizzy. Right, well, Dizzy came and gone, so... I thought the goblins were going to base the ball. I mean, GG if you base the ball, ain't it? Techno, it is getting like that, mate. Ah, now that's a very handy POW there. Oh, and an even more handy KO. Any removal now, but that frees the witch, gives them a chance to make the sideline cage. I know I normally wouldn't be against the sideline cage with Stunty around, but the guy's got sidestep, never going to fill in the holes.
I think I'm back.
You think you're back? I heard you say
I think
you
I'm back.
think you're back.
I'm just sitting here going, am I back?
You were for a bit. Big dodge. No dodge needed. It's just the next one dodging out that's going to be interesting. I'm so rather being tree than yak here right now. Come on. Yes, that was really one of the only things that can go wrong. Now, how far round the top can that guy get in centre field? The claw guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, he can have 1 dice on the ball. Yak can have 1 dice on the ball with the claw dude. Can't have 2. Why? Where's the guard guy? If Yak dodges a goblin in to assist, it could be 2. Yes, I suppose. Some fair dodging.
Okay.
This big turn. Big turn.
I'm
Once
really
again.
annoyed that this happened at the most exciting part, and I was really worried I'd come back and the game would be over.
But once again, you got to respect them pro-level plays from Yaquestay, burning the 1 there, which would have been, you know, devastating for any goblin dodge you might do. And that's it, folks. That's it. That's it. Orchid entry.
In it goes.
Oh, wow. That was getting a bit. Whoa.
I'm just a CCL griefer.
Yeah, if he'd gone through on the diagonal, it would have been 1 less dodge. I was thinking that, but Yak played hell of a game there for, you know, I could, like I always say, I could not play how Yak plays.
I'm not doing any hits, are we, Tree? Don't take any unnecessary hits. Just walk it in.
You know, this is
Just
Chalice.
walk it in.
But there we go. Congratulations, misspelled tree. Unlucky to Yaquestay, mate. Oh, well, hell of a player. Once again, credit to you for getting your underworld into Chalice. But tree marches on.
Hey everyone. Oh god, I did not think
right,
I played some of that very
Turn
well.
your volume up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Just about.
Oh god, I really thought I'd lost that on the 1 turn, and it was just so frustrating because I did mean to blitz on that turn, on turn 8, turn
With
7.
the ad 5.
Yeah,
through.
and I just clicked before doing things correctly. Oh, was it fun to watch? Was it a good game, guys?
It's not like commentating on a game where you'd like, you know, who are these 2 people? I don't know them. So you just, it's like we're sitting here going, no, tree, no, yes, no,
Don't do
no,
it.
tree, no, yeah, no, what are you doing? Oh, it's like, you're all over the show. I'm worse when I'm doing Hellboys games, but you know.
I think I might have to make an agreement with myself. I don't agree to start a game at 9 a.m. again, a Chalice game, because I was really definitely not at my shop. But it wasn't even the 9 a.m. thing actually. It's just I had to do a call before, so I did I had a work call at 7:30, and so then it was just like I don't feel like I was very sharp today, but it worked out in the end.
Well, marching on to round 2.
Round 2.
Away you go.
And I'll even have a level for.
I was going to say levels.
2 players.
Levels,
Giraffe got a level.
But before you hastily roll them, what's the possibility of the next games? You know, what could they be?
So I don't think I'll get to level them right away because with Chalice they never I think it has to be manually verified.
Oh, of course, you got to wait until the thing is round is rolled, don't you?
But I think so. Giraffe got a level, didn't they? And the killer as well, Arakin. So yeah. Who can we get? I don't know is the answer because I wasn't really sort of even expecting to be in, let alone in the next round. Vampires, I'm guessing, 5 vamps jumping on a bed, or deaths in anime. Let's have a quick look at them.
Well, let's go with deaths in anime because we can pretty much assume vamps is vamps, isn't it? What's death in anime?
What else? So yeah, what else?
I-
Who? Oh, that was with a natural one to Anna. Ugh, that's probably going to be opponent.
Oh.
Yeah, so it might be
Oh.
tough the next round.
Oh.
And the 5
Ooh.
vampires. I'll get inducements against either of these teams. Actually, maybe not the what else. Or definitely against this team. God, 2 edgy 5 vampires. Do you know what?
Vibes.
Every round is a free round, right? Like, I didn't expect
Yeah.
this team to get in, so we're in, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we won 1 game, which is nice.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And thanks for jumping in, dude.
Yay.
For
No,
being
no
our.
worries. I didn't want Disney to be on a Jack Jones, so I know how
It's a
bad
very-
that is.
What?
It's a very good thing he did as well because my internet went poof
Oh, God.
at the start of overtime. So I was out trying to desperately restart my computer and get back in. So it's a very good thing that you did step in. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Tree, that's the bit. That's the 5 minutes we call the biscuit time. When I was left on my own, it was like, okay, well.
Did we talk about biscuits? Did we
There
make
was
any
I
new?
might have mentioned a couple. But actually, people were asking. I never told them what my biscuit of the day was. It's custard creams actually today because I've run out of Kit Kats. Not technically a biscuit, but a 2-fingered Kit Kat is in that confectionery-based snack department. And I've also run out of digestives, chocolate digestives, so I'll have to get some more of them. Right, but ladies, I'll leave it with you. Take care now,
Thanks,
and we'll see
dude.
you soon.
Thanks for jumping in. That was really kind.
No worries.
I don't know. I wanted to do a shout out to Duderino, but he hasn't got his own channel. So
No channel. No channel.
Is there
just
anything
a
else?
nomad.
Is there anything else you want to plug while you're here?
Be on Andy's stream. Can I plug another stream?
Of course you can. Yeah,
that will
yeah.
be happening just because for people who have been wondering about a tabletop event, lots of details on Andy's stream Wednesday night about his tabletop event in Thingy.
Guys, I'm sure everyone follows Andy Davo, but you should follow Andy Davo if you're not. And if there's information about his exciting tabletop event, I can tell you right now, I will be at that tabletop event. So if people want to meet not only Andy Davo, but also me, also Duderino, and also, I don't know, Dizzy, I think maybe Dizzy's coming, but I don't want to say that on her
Hellboy's
behalf.
coming because
me
and Hellboy have to go because we ain't playing. We're running the tournament.
Oh God, good luck.
Because Andy
I've
wants to
said-
play in his own tournament, so yeah.
If you need any support, I'm also willing to not play and give you guys a hand.
What? A player in top table, top row player from the NAF Championships, not play? We need you to be taking down, you know. I also expect the unbeaten one to be there.
He will be there. He'll probably be playing. But if you guys do need a hand, I'm happy to give that. Give you
Much
guys some help.
appreciated. Between me and the highly educated Hellboy, we should be okay. You know, so excellent. But thank you once again. I'm going to bail because I've got to eat. So see you later. Take
Thanks,
care.
Steve.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
And Dizzy, is there anything you would like to plug while you're here beyond your stream, which is excellent? And I will say again, follow DizzyBess if you're not doing it already.
I think just our podcast. We will be working on a new episode very soon. Whether that will be another live episode, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's something people would like to see. If it is, please go into my Discord and let us know, or Tree's Discord, to be fair. And let us know if that's something you'd like to see again. We do need to do. We are going to be doing a Hey Listen Among Us stream as well at some point. So you probably want to be there for that because it will be. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Even though I don't particularly like those kinds of games, I think it will be a lot of fun.
Pesky Collie is making it hard to organise with a job and being busy.
God, how dare people have a job in different time zones and it's just the worst.
Actually, like there was some chat in the super secret group chat about Don't Starve Together.
Yes.
Which I've only played once. I'd love to do that as a group if we could do that sometime. I'd be well up for doing that on stream. because I
Oh,
really
yeah,
enjoyed it the one time I
definitely.
played. So yeah, let's make that happen as well.
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to spin on and just do a regular game of CCL.
Well,
Or
I am going to say goodbye and good luck if you do. Well, good luck with the rest of Chalice. I'm
Thanks.
hoping I'll be able to complicate again for you.
Yeah, I hope
if
so
you want
too.
me. If you want me.
I yeah, definitely want you back. And yes, I will. We'll see who that is. We're quite early in the round. Most people haven't even played yet, so yeah, we'll find out and we'll get planned.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the next game I will plan in a bit more in advance because I think I posted this one. I arranged it last night, then posted it on my Discord in like 15 minutes warning, and even got the hour wrong. So
my timetable is getting more and more free at the moment, so you can drop it on me and I'll probably be available to come and help out. So yeah, I'm happy to come back if you need me.
Thanks, Dizzy. All right.
Bye everybody.
Bye.